You are listening to KLRN Radio, where liberty and reason still reign. KLRN Radio has advertising rates available. We have rates to fit almost any budget. Contact us at advertising@klrnradio.com.
Not to be a backseat driver, but can you say for sure you got the best monthly payment possible on your auto loan? Could it be that you might have gotten a better deal by shopping the loan at a few places and have a lower car payment? Next time, before you go car shopping, visit Communication Federal Credit Union first. Our auto loan experts will find you a perfect loan and get you the lowest monthly payment we can. Communication Federal, your auto loan experts. Restrictions apply. Federally insured by NCUA.
Hi, I'm Mike, founder of DollarShaveClub.com. What is DollarShaveClub.com? Well, for $1 a month, we send high-quality razors right to your door. Yeah, $1. Are the blades any good? No. Our blades are f***ing great. Each razor has stainless steel blades, an aloe vera lubricating strip, and a pivot head. It's so gentle a toddler could use it. And do you like spending $20 a month on brand name razors? 19 go to Roger Federer. I'm good at tennis. And do you think your razor needs a vibrating handle, a flashlight, a back scratcher, and 10 blades? Your handsome-ass grandfather had 1 blade and polio. Looking good, Pop-Up! Stop paying for shave tech you don't need. And stop forgetting to buy your blades every month. Alejandro and I are going to ship them right to you. We're not just selling razors, we're also making new jobs. Alejandro, what were you doing last month?
Not working.
What are you doing now?
Working.
I'm no Vanderbilt, but this train makes hay. So stop forgetting to buy your blades every month and start deciding where you're going to stack all those dollar bills I'm saving you. We are DollarShaveClub.com, and the party is on.
I know karate, I know jiu-jitsu, and drive like a gangster when I'm coming to see you, see you. See you, see you.
Hi, everyone. This is JJ, the co-founder of Good Pods. If you haven't heard of it yet, Good Pods is like Goodreads or Instagram, but for podcasts. It's new, it's social, it's different, and it's growing really fast. There are more than 2 million podcasts, and we know that it is impossible to figure out what to listen to. On Good Pods, you follow your friends and podcasters to see what they like. That is the #1 way to discover new shows and episodes. You can find Good Pods on the web or download the app. Happy listening.
I am Conor McGregor, multiple weight MMA champion. I'm a fighter and I've been through many battles in the octagon. Many consider my fights in the octagon heroic, but the real life heroes are those men and women who fight to protect us every day. The real-life fighters, the real-life heroes, are the firefighters and police officers. These first responders are true heroes because these brave men and women put themselves in the line of danger every single day protecting us all. The Tunnel to Towers Foundation ensures that first responders from fire, EMS and police departments who are killed in the line of duty with young children have a home without the burden of a mortgage. They are my heroes. They need our help today. I'd like to ask you to join me in donating $11 a month to support their efforts. Your $11 a month honours and supports our first responders. Please call now at 1-844-BRAVEST or visit tunneltotowers.org.
The following program contains coarse language and adult themes. Listener discretion is advised.
It is Wednesday, my dudes.
Otherwise known as Chat Lives Matter Night, live right here on KLMradio.com. Hope everybody's having a great Wednesday evening. Thank you so much for hanging out with us tonight. We are the kickoff opening act for the evening. We are the Whatever Crew. I am Mr. Rick Robinson. She's the other half of the crew, Miss Stacey Lennox, and we are live right now on KLRMradio.com. Good evening, Miss Stacey. How are you?
I'm doing great. You sound very different.
That's because I have a very different soundboard now.
Okay, like you're going to be sounding so much better than me. I have no fancy equipment.
Actually, you've always come through really well. It's one of the reasons why I wanted to upgrade, because I can clean you guys up with all the different stuff that I use, but the equipment I had made me sound like trash, and I got tired of it. So anyway, I have much better equipment now.
Okay. Well, you sound very professional. Like you could do voiceovers now. Let's get this party started.
Oh yeah, no, trust me, I'm already working on that now too, because it's just an offshoot. It's just an offshoot of everything I've been trying to do for forever anyway. Yeah. So now it's just time to start doing it.
When my friend John used to do campaign commercials, if he needed a chick, that was always me. Unfortunately, none of his candidates had any money, so I never got paid for it. But
yeah, well, you know that
I had the radio voice, and I would do the whole thing. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Very, very nice.
With the appropriate lift at the end of the sentence and all that wonderful stuff. Yeah. Yep. The good old days.
So much fun, so little time.
Yeah, well, you know, I feel like I got even less time now. So I got furniture to refinish. I got vegetables to grow. I got sauerkraut to make. It's crazy.
Well, you know, when you're preparing for the end of the world, there's lots of things to do. Oh, wait.
No, I just like, the older I get, the busier I want to stay. Like, I can't do the doom scrolling anymore. I really can't. Because every time I'm doom scrolling, I see something that just, like, pisses me off. And it's not, like, even mockable anymore. Like, today, the thing that just made me go, we're doing what? We have Menstrual Hygiene Day today. Who asked for that day?
I saw that. Dana Lesh was having a cow over that one. She's like, knock this shit off.
No one asked for this. This goes back to my theory on no one wants you to be your authentic self at work. Okay, most of your family doesn't want you to be your authentic self. Okay? So why in the world? Like, the U.S. Department of Labor says menstruation affects half the U.S. workforce. Well, thank you for at least admitting men don't menstruate. Nice. But talking about it at work can be taboo, as it should be. As it should be.
Listen,
no one wants to talk about this at work. Stop.
Listen, Becky, I don't want to hear about your Red Wing adventures. Okay, I'm good. No.
Here are five easy actions an employer can take to help menstruators thrive at work. Number 1, don't talk about it. Just shut up. Like, why is this hard? And then somebody responds to me, I just want to see the Google Doodle for this new national holiday. I'm like, no, we don't want this either.
No, we neither need, this is something we neither need nor we want to see. So just no.
No,
just no.
Absolutely not.
No.
Absolutely not.
No.
Like, why? Okay, so today is what? Today is May 29th?
Yes.
Okay. So we're a mere what? 2 days away? 30 days has September, April, June, and November. All the rest have 31. So yeah. we're a mere 2 days in just 3 days. It'll be the entire month where we have to celebrate where people like putting their junk.
Yeah, it's debauchery month coming soon. So much fun.
Nobody cares.
I mean, obviously.
Like, we literally stopped caring if people were gay when I was in high school.
This is true.
What?
No, I'm just laughing about it because it's true. I don't know when it became such a thing again. I mean, I remember growing up when I was a kid, it was kind of the running joke because, you know, the whole premise behind Three's Company was the fact that, you know, reasonably attractive guy shacked up with 2 hot girls and pretended he was gay so he didn't get in trouble with the landlord. That was kind of where gayness was in late 70s, early 80s. And then now it's I mean, and I was talking about this with a new client of mine in a business meeting the other day. It's like you can't turn on network TV anymore without just seeing things that you don't want to see. I mean, it's like Station 19.
You can't turn on black and white westerns on like MeTV without being interrupted by commercials for HIV drugs.
Those are so much
with
fun.
men kissing, okay? You can't open a magazine or scroll through ads without seeing Maybelline wanting regular dudes to put on makeup. No woman wants that. None. Not a single one. They may lie to you and tell you it's sexy. It's not. It's not sexy. Don't do it.
Yeah.
Don't do it.
One of the shows that I saw recently, a new show, well, semi-new show on CBS called So Help Me Todd. One of their most recent episodes, they were trying to figure out what was going on at like a makeup conglomerate, and they accidentally got roped into being like mascara models. And I'm like, yeah, that's not a thing. And if it is a thing, it really shouldn't be a thing.
Stop. Just don't. No, we don't want that. We don't want you wearing seersucker shorts. We want you to bathe. Bathing is good. Groom, trim the beard, cut your hair, clean under the fingernails. That's good. That's all. That's it. Don't stink and clean off the dirt. That's good.
I mean, I got nothing. I got nothing. I mean, I will admit that it kind of feels like historically things are going, back around full circle. Because remember, back in the day, men did used to wear wigs and powder and makeup and all that shit too in public. And I'm just like,
that was so they wouldn't stink.
I get it. I understand what the reasoning was.
It was to keep the bugs out of their hair. There was a purpose for it. We have shampoo for that now.
Well, I mean, what do you expect?
Oh, dear God. And then I'm at work and the girls are pulling up. Somebody's going to Miami or something or for whatever. And apparently there's a drag brunch down there that everybody has to go to. And they pulled it up and they're like, oh, look at the queens. I'm like, first of all, I'm not looking at the queens. I said, second of all, that dude's not even trying. Like, he's not even trying. I see men in Maybelline commercials that are trying harder than that. Anyway, it's insane.
Insanity
it's like,
is...
No. Don't put on the makeup. I'm not going to drag queen brunch. No.
Oh, come on, Stacy. Drag queen brunch sounds fun.
I'll admit, when I lived in Savannah, I went to the Lady Chablis thing because of Midnight in the Garden of Good and Evil. I did that. Been there, done it. Wasn't that interesting? Kind of unique, but it all had to do with the book. There was a story behind it. That's it. If there's no story behind it, no, just not. And they're like, oh, look, you can go and have all you can eat with the queens for $55. Do you know how good that food would have to fucking be for me to pay $55 for brunch?
That's a lot of money for brunch. I ain't even playing.
That's what I'm saying.
I mean, that's a lot of money for dinner.
Oh my God. Cool. Check. Really, dude?
What happened?
In response to my just stop on National Menstruators Day or whatever the hell it is, he responds and says he's still pushing for National Morning Wood Day.
Okay, then.
Okie doke.
Okay. I got nothing.
Okie doke.
I kind of... Hang on. I think I have a sound effect for that. It's about how I feel.
I'm just like, can we just stop having days and months and like literally we have Memorial Day for the thousands of mostly white men who have died in service of this nation. We have a day to remember them. But I'm supposed to take the entire month of June to give a flying fuck about where people want to put their junk.
It's not just...
I have never cared where people want to put their junk. Where you want to put your junk is none of my business. None. I don't care.
Yeah.
Okay? That's number one. Number two, just keep your junk away from kids. As long as you keep your junk away from the kids, you and I will never have an issue. Never. I just don't want to talk about it. I don't want to see you prancing on the streets. I don't want to see any of this.
I mean,
When I was a young adult, it was a parade. Now it's a month. How did we get here?
I don't know. I mean,
And then, what is RFK Jr. doing? What is he doing? Like, you thought maybe he was sort of moderate, like maybe going a little bit centrist. He was sort of getting to the point where his crazy climate shit was more really about environmentalism. He was good on the vaccines. He's good on the deep state. And then he comes out, happy Harvey Milk Day. Like, what are you talking about?
I hadn't seen that, to be honest. So I'm kind of glad I have.
Oh, dear God. I'm just shut up. Shh. Stop talking about people and their junk.
You're making Stacey
And then on
twitch.
Memorial Day weekend, the houseplant in chief comes out with a George Floyd tweet. Huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, here's what we should celebrate. Here's what you should take seriously, Joe. You should take seriously the border crisis you created that's put more fentanyl in the streets, like the fentanyl that actually killed George Floyd. If you want to learn a lesson from his death, maybe close the fucking border. My God. John Kerry. My heart was warmed by people pouring out into the streets over civil rights when George Floyd died. People poured out into the streets because you locked them in their fucking houses over a cold for months, and they would use any excuse to get outside. Notice in the states where we didn't stay locked down, the riots weren't that bad. Did you notice that?
Yeah, no, I noticed.
We didn't create feral people. They did in California and New York.
I mean, we had a couple in Oklahoma City, but it wasn't anything like we were seeing everywhere else. But Oklahoma City doesn't really surprise me because there's been a lot of gentrification and stuff there. So Tulsa and Oklahoma City have become the blue islands in a sea of red in my state, and it saddens me that there's blue at all. But it is what it is, I guess.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm just...
I guess that's the part that confuses me is,
I mean, we had some marches downtown, but it was kind of like even, black brunch and all that. That was like one restaurant and people were like, get the fuck out of here. Like, we're not doing this here. Like, no. It's just, it doesn't stick here because it just doesn't.
No, I mean, well,
Atlanta is run by African American people. If you don't like Atlanta, you don't have Whitey to blame. Sorry.
This is true.
It doesn't work here. Like, the only thing they did when they decided that our new election law was Jim Crow 2.0 or what, Jim Eagle, whatever.
Yeah.
The only thing they did was hurt black businesses when they made the MLB pull the game. That's all they did. They hurt the very people they were trying to pander to. Black business owners. It's and now you have Joe going to, what was it, Howard? Was he at Howard University? Is that where he came down to? I mean, that commencement speech, and he's right back to he'll put it, we're going to put y'all back in chains crap. Like, dude, it's the economy, stupid. There is not a single working class minority that is doing better under you than they did under Trump. Not one. Not a single one. Beck went through this list today of inflated prices on essentials like gasoline, food, clothing, all of it. It was insane. In Trump's first 4 years, it went up 1.6%. In Biden's 23. I mean, the comparisons are just are. And then, the Democrats sit there and lie to your face and say, you just don't understand how good things are. No, we do. We absolutely understand. And you don't win voters by telling them they're stupid.
Yeah, I mean, you know, I got nothing. I wish I did, but I got nothing. Yeah. It's all a mess.
Well, it's just like they're scaring me, Rick.
Why are they? What do you?
It's like they're really not afraid they're going to lose.
Well, no,
they're not afraid they could lose. And I don't know if that's because they live in such a freaking echo chamber that they don't feel the pushback that's out there, or if they've just got it so buttoned up that we can't do anything about it.
I would say half dozen to 1/6 of the other. I still firmly believe that there's going to be. I mean, there's going to be something that swings the election. I talked about this afternoon. One of the things that I am most curious to see is when this verdict comes down one way or the other. Because what surprises me is the Biden administration has gone out of its way to try to pretend that this is not a political persecution. But the moment that they get close to verdict time, all of a sudden he's like, well, once the verdict's out, we're going to make a speech from the White House. I'm like, yeah, that.
You know what I hope? Do you know what I hope? It's a hung jury so that he can't make that speech.
The problem is, I'm starting to think that the judge is not going to let them leave as long as there's a hung jury, because he did something, and I've been told by attorneys this has happened on cases before, but I've never seen anything like this before. So apparently he's done some sort of maneuver to basically get it to where even if only 4 jurors agree on one charge and 4 jurors agree on another charge and 4 jurors agree on another charge, that he's going to consider that a unanimous verdict as guilty.
I saw that on Twitter, and it was fact checked from his instructions, and it said his instructions say every charge must be unanimous.
Well, that's what I heard. But it's just, I don't know. I was hoping.
No, I've seen people tweeting that with no citation, and then because now I'm part of the community notes team.
Yeah, they haven't said yes to me yet, bastards.
I'm behind the wall. I don't know how I got there, but anyway, so I'm reading all the community notes and I'm looking at the links, and I can't find a single link that supports the people that are tweeting out that that's what he told the jury. I can find a lot of links to his actual instructions that say, no, this is actually what it says. So I'm hesitant on that one. I mean, I still think he's an absolute partisan hack. He has run this trial like a circus. If you listen to Dersh somehow got to stay in the courtroom when they cleared it because he was going to hold one of the witnesses in contempt for like looking at him funny. But I mean, Dersh just said, like, he's such an authoritarian, like, when the jury's not there, and when the jury is there, he's, like, the benevolent leader or whatever. And Dersh just said it's the most corrupt thing he's ever seen. So now the jurors have gone home, and they've been instructed not to Google anything. If you don't think there's some of them there going, something doesn't sound right to me, and they're not looking into it, that they're not looking shit up, I think you're crazy.
Yeah, no, I don't disagree.
When even CNN is like, yeah, this is the dumbest case we've ever seen.
Yeah, I saw that. I was like, when you've lost CNN. But then again, they had a fit yesterday, too, because the whole Bobby De Niro thing went over about like a lead balloon when they decided.
Oh, I know. That was so funny.
I think
Who cares what Robert De Niro says? Like, well, I'm not sure that's been a thing since the
70s. Yeah, at least. But the funniest thing for me about all of that was, you know, he's sitting there and he's trying to sound like I'm not really trying to scare you. Well, on second thought, maybe I am. And at that point, the crowd across the street starts yelling, "Fuck Joe Biden." And I was dying. I was just dying. And then I don't know who this guy was, but if I could ever figure out who he was, the next time I was anywhere in that area, I would figure out how to buy him a beer. But there was some guy that was heckling him from the crowd like right up next to him when he started talking about the former Capitol police officers that were there. He's like, yeah, those two lied under oath. And he's like, yeah, lied under oath. Wait, what do you mean? Who lied under oath? He said, the people standing behind you did. He's like, so what are you trying to tell me? I'm telling you those people are traitors. You, buddy, I don't know what to do with you, sir. I'm like, he just told you what to do with him. As in, eat a bag of dicks. Just saying.
Oh, my God. Oh, my God. I'm sitting here laughing so hard.
Oh.
So we know Grok is the new AI for X,
Yes.
right?
Mm-hmm.
So Grok is summarizing the Biden-Harris launch of the Black Voters Initiative.
That sounds terrifying. What did it say?
President Joe Biden and Vice President Kamala Harris launched the Black Voters for Biden-Harris Initiative in Philadelphia on May 29, 2024. Okay, this is me editorializing. That a Democrat has to launch that initiative is absolutely hysterical because they have always taken this vote for granted. So the event held at Girard College aimed to rally support from Black voters. The event was held at Girard College and aimed to rally support from Black voters and featured speeches by both Biden and Harris. God, I can't wait to see her speech. It's going to be such a word salad. The campaign drew significant attention on social media with various news outlets and political figures commenting on the turnout and the campaign strategy. The turnout, when you go from the back of the room, it didn't even fill a high school gym. There were mixed reactions to the event. Imagine that. With some praising the initiative and other criticizing the Biden administration's policies towards Black voters. This story is a summary of posts on X and may evolve over time. Grok can make mistakes, verify its outputs.
Oh, that's funny.
Basically, Biden and Harris are pandering. Some people think it's terrific. Other people think it sucks. Welcome to America. Like, hi, Grok. That's not news.
It is for Grok.
Some people think it's awesome. Some people think it sucks. Congratulations. So this is the AI that Elon Musk is building. And his goal, like, if you look at their job descriptions, you have to be focused on getting to the truth. So that's all I could think of while I was reading that post, because yeah, that's pretty much the truth of America. And that's as close to you're never going to know if the rally was good or if the rally was bad. If the rally had good points or bad points, you're just going to know that some people in America hated it and some people loved it.
This is true.
That's like the truth in America.
It is the truth.
I'm sorry. I shouldn't laugh so hard because, you know.
Well, no, I think my
eyes in flames, but
anyway. I think my favorite thing is, you remember, like, The Rock in 2020, like, heartily endorsed Joe Biden and thought he was the best choice for America. Yeah. Rock has suddenly decided, and he said so publicly, he's like, I'm not wading into politics anymore.
Yeah, and I'm sorry I did that. He really kind of sucks, and I got no comment. Mm-hmm. And
then my favorite one was Charlemagne the God was on, I think it was Fox and Friends, either yesterday or today, and they were asking...
Yeah, what is this? Because he was on Megyn Kelly, too.
Well, he's basically telling everybody that Joe Biden sucks. He says, I'm not voting for the other guy either, but Joe Biden sucks, and I regret ever endorsing him. And then when somebody from the couch asked him why he wasn't... And then I think he was on a more liberal show too. I don't remember which one it was, but they asked him why he was refusing to endorse Biden this time, and he's like, "Because I'm not Captain Save-A-Joe." I was dying.
Well, no, I have this weird sense of things because all of a sudden Bill Maher's making the rounds on independent right-wing media.
Yep,
showing up on Gutfeld. Like, why, Bill? We all get you're a liberal and you're not woke, but you still say the rudest shit about us. Like, why are people giving him the time of day?
I really don't understand it either. Other than I guess maybe it's just to try to prove that we're better than the other side because we have
Megyn Kelly destroyed him.
Dude, it was terrible.
Oh my God. She was like, Okay, she's a lawyer. Don't bring your bullshit to her. She was just, nope. This. What about Hillary? What about Stacey Abrams? What about... Boom!
Dude,
Go, Megan.
It was terrible, like from the jump, because she was like, okay, so what about Hillary, who's basically the OG election denier? And he's like, that never happened. And she's like, what? Roll that beautiful bean footage.
You are kidding me.
Yeah.
Like,
and she's like, yeah, he conceded the next morning, but roll that beautiful bean footage, and then plays the clip of her basically going around for 4 years saying that it was a stolen election and how you could run a perfect campaign and still blah 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 blah.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I guess
what is this? Reader data context. They thought people might want to know. Stacey Lennox is right as usual. Thank you, Mike. It must be awesome to have a co-host like me, Rick.
I mean, it can be.
Dear Lord. I still miss the days when I used to get Frank memes back in the mornings. Oh no, mommy's ranting about the globalists again. With his little paw covering his face. Yeah. But anyway. Oh, God. So we have another one. If Al's in the chat, I'd like to make his head explode.
Uh-oh.
This is another Grok.
Dun, dun, dun.
Okay. Grok is my new source of entertainment, apparently. Michigan Governor Gretchen Whitmer announced a series of initiatives aimed at addressing the state's housing shortage and lowering energy costs for residents. The state has increased its 5-year housing production goal to 115,000 units by September of 2026, a 53% increase from the previous target. Wow, 115,000 whole houses. I think my county's putting up that many in the next 2 years. Anyway, this move is part of a broader effort to tackle the rising cost of living in Michigan. In other words, to try to get Joe Biden elected. Additionally, the state plans to invest federal funds to lower energy costs. Oh my God. There are programs like Solar for All. Yeah, because Detroit needs a lot more solar energy. And home energy rebate programs. Like, does she understand the weather in Michigan? Like, solar is not a thing in Michigan.
I don't think she understands anything about Michigan.
There are significant portions of Michigan that just don't see the sun for extended periods of time. It's kind of like Chicago. Like, you can't do solar in Chicago. You'd freeze to death. Anyway, these initiatives are expected not only to make housing and utilities more affordable, but also to contribute to the state's environmental goals as outlined in the Michigan Healthy Climate Plan. And so the first response to it is Michigan is ranked third in the nation for longer and more prevalent power outages, and we get to pay the 12th highest rate for electricity with another price hike in the work. It turns out you can pay more for less in Michigan. Sorry. And this story is a summary of posts on X and may involve Grok can make mistakes as it verifies its outputs. Yes, Grok, you can make some mistakes. Gretch sucks. That's the summary.
I was going to say, it's been a minute.
Every time I see a picture of her next to the animated dude from Beauty and the Beast, it cracks me up. Shiny girl, shiny girl. Oh my God. Oh God. And Jill Biden is talking.
Ugh.
Jill Biden is talking. Yeah. She appeared on The View. Oh, this must have been riveting television. Six of the stupidest people on the planet chatting. I mean, the View's collective IQ is that of like toilet paper. Anyway, she was discussing the upcoming presidential election and expressing confidence in her husband's re-election despite current polls showing him trailing. She urged Americans to choose good over evil and highlighted the potential consequences of electing more Republicans to the Supreme Court. We don't elect anyone to the Supreme Court. I'm sorry. Oh, Jill. She commented on the upcoming debate between Joe and Donald Trump, suggesting the debate format might include measures to prevent interruptions or excessive talking, implying that Trump might be prone to such behavior. Again, her comments have sparked a variety of reactions on social media, with some supporting her views and other criticizing them. I detect a trend.
Yeah, there's definitely seems to be a trend there.
Oh, Rick, grok is my new favorite thing. I could do this for hours. Welcome to America.
Oh.
Is it time for a break, my friend?
Yeah, we're getting pretty close to one. Have you ever typed in who is Stacey Lennox or who is Scott's Fire and sees what it tells you?
No.
Yeah, hang on. I haven't done mine in a while. It's been a minute, but hang on. It makes me out to be a lot more than I am. It was kind of funny. I'm guessing there must be somebody else with my name that's done a lot more things than me, because
I think mine's probably driven by the crazy bitch, so.
Yeah, so Rick Robinson, born on November 7, 1955 in Washington, D.C., is a multifaceted individual with a background in law and politics, as well as a successful career as an author and a musician.
What?
I don't know who this person was with my name that was born 30-some year or 20-some years before me.
You do this on Grok?
Yep.
Like, is this Grok?
Yep.
Oh, see, I can't ask him questions because I'm not a premium member.
Well, you should fix that.
No.
But you should fix that.
No. I want to know how he knows what your birthday is.
Well, that's not me anyway. I'm not born on November 7th, 1955. It's somebody else with my name.
Oh.
Somebody with an @ of Granger Rick. But
all right.
Apparently he's done like amazing things. Making me feel
You could just use it as your bio.
Making me feel like a slacker.
No, there's no slacking here. But it said it was like a political thing and a law enforcement. That sounded like you.
Yeah, I was like, it's got law enforcement. Yeah, if it wasn't for the birth date, it does kind of sound a little bit like me. But it's weird because that's the second time I've asked it, and it gave me a different answer each time. So the other guy was from, I think, Tennessee, and was a political science major, and was part owner in a political consulting firm, which, interestingly enough, I'm actually partnering in starting next year. Not doing that in the middle of an election cycle. That'd be stupid. But, and then I did found my own, like, business consulting firm over the last few months, so we're getting that up and running too, but, because, not that I don't have enough to do or anything. But anyway, we should probably take a break.
Okie doke.
Although we only have like 20 minutes left now anyway, so it'll probably be a short break, but. Got busy talking about grok and kind of forgot to take a break.
I love my governor.
Me too. Mine's not so terrible either. All right.
Georgia is now the largest provider of clean energy in the country, and we don't do solar and we don't do wind. We do nuclear.
All right, folks, we're going to take a quick break. Got about 20 minutes left, so we're going to have a short segment coming back, but we do still need to take a break. For those of you watching the video, it's going to get quiet because we like to talk on the breaks when there's more than one of us, so you got to deal with some silence for a couple minutes, but you'll live.
You are listening to KLRN Radio, where liberty and reason still reign. KLRN Radio has advertising rates available. We have rates to fit almost any budget. Contact us at advertising@klrnradio.com.
Not to be a backseat driver, but can you say for sure you got the best monthly payment possible on your auto loan? Could it be that you might have gotten a better deal by shopping the loan at a few places and have a lower car payment? Next time, before you go car shopping, visit Communication Federal Credit Union first. Our auto loan experts will find you a perfect loan and get you the lowest monthly payment we can. Communication Federal, your auto loan experts. Restrictions apply. Federally insured by NCUA.
Hi, I'm Mike, founder of DollarShaveClub.com. What is DollarShaveClub.com? Well, for $1 a month, we send high-quality razors right to your door. Yeah, $1. Are the blades any good? No. Our blades are f***ing great. Each razor has stainless steel blades, an aloe vera lubricating strip, and a pivot head. It's so gentle a toddler could use it. And do you like spending $20 a month on brand name razors? 19 go to Roger Federer. I'm good at tennis. And do you think your razor needs a vibrating handle, a flashlight, a back scratcher, and 10 blades? Your handsome-ass grandfather had 1 blade and polio. Looking good, pop-up! Stop paying for shave tech you don't need. And stop forgetting to buy your blades every month. Alejandro and I are going to ship them right to you. We're not just selling razors, we're also making new jobs. Alejandro, what were you doing last month?
Not working.
What are you doing now?
Working.
I'm no Vanderbilt, but this train makes hay. So stop forgetting to buy your blades every month and start deciding where you're going to stack all those dollar bills I'm saving you. We are DollarShaveClub.com, and the party is on.
I know karate, I know jiu-jitsu, I drive like a gangster when I'm coming to see you, see you, see you, see you.
Hi, everyone. This is JJ, the co-founder of Good Pods. If you haven't heard of it yet, Good Pods is like Goodreads or Instagram, but for podcasts. It's new, it's social, it's different, and it's growing really fast. There are more than 2 million podcasts, and we know that it is impossible to figure out what to listen to. On Good Pods, you follow your friends and podcasters to see what they like. That is the #1 way to discover new shows and episodes. You can find Good Pods on the web or download the app. Happy listening.
The following program contains coarse language and adult themes. Listener discretion is advised.
All right, we are back. We are live. Final segment of the Whatever Show. Don't forget, coming up live after us is Toxic Masculinity. I'll be there for that one too. Then after that, we have Talk Murder to Me with Bumpstock Barbie, Bumpstock Ken. Say that twice and get tongue-tied. And then we have a special guest commentator for that one for tonight is Amy Curtis. They're going to be talking Dahmer, so make sure you hang out for that too. There will likely not be a Rick and Orty tonight because Orty is being worked to death in between his schedule with the Moms Behind Circle K and his regular schedule. He's just a little tired, so we're going to give him the night off. Anyway, so we're back. We're live, and this is Whatever, the talk
Orty
show.
does not deserve the night off.
Yeah, well, it's the end of school special he's given out to the Moms Behind Circle K. So he's taking the night off here, not everywhere. So, anyway. The funny thing is because he has such a unique name that when he types it in, Grok like actually nails him. Even works in the Circle K mom jokes. It's hilarious.
Really?
He posted it a few days ago. It's what gave me the idea to do it. And I was like, yeah, there's too many people with my name, so it's pulling like a random one every time I ask it. But the funny thing is, if you try to ask it who, like when I type "who am I," it says, "Well, aren't you a precocious little human?"
That's funny.
Like, well, I was trying to be more specific, so maybe I'd get the answer I was looking for, you little AI bastard.
Oh my God. This is funny.
What?
I just did me.
Hang on. Hang on. Before you say anything else, this is contractually required now.
Giggity, 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 let's have sex.
Okay, now continue.
Why?
You just said you did you.
Oh, okay. Sorry. So Scott's Fire is a handle used by Stacy. Doesn't even know my last name. Grok ain't that smart. An individual who's known for her presence on social media platforms such as Minds and X. She describes herself as a current gardener, canner, jerky maker, and future quail herder. I'm dying. Additionally, she co-hosts a show called Whatever on X with Rowdy Rick 73 and Playing in the Dirt with 2 Cynic Al. Beyond her online persona, she has written columns for PJ Media. This information is based on her X profile and her activity on the platform.
I never thought about asking.
Grok has no idea the number of people I tell to fuck off.
I never actually thought about asking it my @ Hang on, now I'm curious.
That's funny. I'm a future quail herder. I don't even know where that came from. Oh, that's funny.
Well, mine's a lot shorter. That's kind of annoying. Anyway, so according to Grok, @RowdyRick73 is a Twitter user who, in a tweet on August 2nd, 2019, expressed frustration with being labeled a racist for not supporting a particular political party. They used humor and a bit of colorful language to convey their annoyance with the situation.
Oh my God, when I Google me, it's so nice. Like my name.
Mm-hmm.
I am a writer at PJ Media, a platform where I've been contributing since April of 2020. Before joining PJ Media, I was a writer for The Resurgent. She is known for her work as a new media news investigator where she focuses on cutting through mainstream media clutter and disinformation. Her writing covers a wide range of topics, including politics, healthcare, education, cultural issues, unions and labor, business, and the economy. She hosts a show called Whatever on X with Rowdy Rick 73 and Playing in the Dirt with 2 Cynic Al. Additionally, she has written columns for PJ Media showcasing her critical perspective on various national issues in the United States.
Nice.
I'm like, wow.
Yeah, apparently Grok likes you more than Grok likes me. And
Yeah, apparently I need a longer profile, Al. I will so put future quail herder in it, though. I just want to know where that came from. It's not ever been in my profile. I don't tweet about quails. I just don't know where it came from. Oh God, it cracks me up though. Oh.
So apparently I was really shouty in October of 2023, but I don't remember what I was shouty about.
Is that what Grok said?
Well, no. Well, so I tried the Rick Robinson thing again, and I thought maybe if I picked my own tweet, it would change what it said. But yeah, it's still talking about the dude born on November 7th. But it has a tweet. It has a tweet of mine cataloged from October 11th, 2023. I was picking on Joe Walsh. Makes more sense now. Guys, stop it! Cry harder, Joe. You picked your side. It was the wrong one, and history is proving it. You criticized every moment of Trump's presidency once you jumped ship. Now it makes more sense. I realized I didn't read who I was adding. I think that's one of the ones he responded to, though, because he was like pissed at me for like a week.
See, I like my current bio. Only Jesus can save you and everyone sucks. Andrew Klavan on politics.
I mean, it's not wrong. I don't guess I realized you changed.
Yeah, I know. I thought it boiled everything down quite nicely.
I guess I didn't realize you changed your bio, though. It's been a while since I looked at your profile.
Well, only Jesus can save you and everyone sucks. Andrew Klavan on politics. Writer at pjmedia.com. co-host to Rowdy Rick 73 for whatever on Wednesdays at 7 p.m. Eastern on KLRN.
Very nice. Very nice indeed.
And I only have two characters left, so future goat herder won't fit.
What
I am gonna do.
It wasn't.
What I am gonna do.
It wasn't.
This cracks me
it
up.
wasn't goat herder. It was quail herder.
Oh yeah. Well,
I was gonna say
6 of one, half dozen of the other.
Goat herders are terrorists. We don't want to make everybody think you're a terrorist.
Okay, I'm gonna do this though because it cracks me up. Grok your @ handle. I'm gonna tell my followers to do it.
Oh, that almost sounds dirty.
That's funny.
That almost sounds dirty. Grok your @
Yeah, right. Hey, stop that. There's nothing dirty about that.
Giggity giggity. Giggity goo. Stick around.
I'm just saying.
Oh God, some podcast was playing an extended roll of the Durka the other day. I was dying laughing. They're like, "Oh, we got to take this back out." I'm like, "Oh Jesus!"
It's like, well, y'all are late to the party. We've had that one back in the roll for almost 9 months now.
I don't know. But
Durka.
What is that? What movie is that from?
Team America World Police.
Yeah, Team. Oh my God, they're like, we gotta bring back Team America World Police. Da 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 da. And Durka, and it went into the whole extended thing. And I was driving, and I was like, oh my God, I have to pull over.
Yeah, it was like October 8th, 2023. Everything old was new again because I'm like, I feel like this is where we started. It was around the same time in 2015. Everything went to shit,
right?
And we just like started having all kinds of fun with it. But
oh my God, I'm posting it now. I'm cracking up. Rock your ass. I'm laughing my ass off.
You should tell them to do that and then post it in the replies so we can get a chain going of it. I might, if we get enough engagement on that, I might actually do a Twitchy on it. That would be fun.
Oh my God. Some people, like a lot of people, quote tweet me and do it. That's too freaking funny, though.
Yeah,
oh my God.
I've been struggling finding things to write for them this month because this whole Trump trial thing has just sucked all the oxygen out of the room, and I'm just like, I don't even want to. I did finally put a couple things together today, though, so at least I'm still writing something. Ugh. Anyway.
Yeah. I don't know. I think there's an awful lot to be snarky about out there right now.
I mean, well, part of it's because, in between getting the new board configured, working, figuring out how this new software is going to work, and then trying to integrate all the different parts as we start the transition, moving the streaming side over to Live 365 too, because it's going to be done kind of differently. We're still going to be putting all the podcast versions over on Spreaker, but I'm getting to the point now where I want to start getting back to being 24/7 always on, because through Live 365 we can actually have a stream always on iHeartRadio if we can build our content up enough, and I want to get there. Something I've wanted to do for a long time, and now I have the time to figure out how to do it, even if it goes slow.
Cool. Oh, and I think I have to start a store.
Yeah. I have a...
Yeah, I know.
Well, yeah, I'm not saying you got to do it like now. I'm just saying we need to start...
Okay. Yes. Al just got our first shirt. Future Quail Herder.
Technically, we already have our...
KLRN Radio. Future Quail Herder.
Technically, we already have our first shirt. I sent you the design already. It's the Chat Lives Matter shirt.
No, I know. I need a hoodie with Future Quail Herder on the back.
Oh, we'll get it done. That can be a thing too.
Oh, that's too funny. I just don't know where that came from. Alan, I would wear that every day.
Somebody besides me should start the hashtag grok yourself.
There you go.
Because then I could use it later. If it turns into anything. All right. Well, believe it or not, we're just about to the end of the hour. We got to start making room for the next set of folks. Where can folks find you at, man?
Folks can find me Friday morning with the lovely and talented Two Cynic Al. We will be doing Playing in the Dirt.
Al is lovely. Are we still talking about the same Al? I mean, he's
lovely Two Cynic Al.
Ruggedly handsome, I would give him, but not lovely. Lovely is just a little weird. Okay, sorry, I don't mean to keep interrupting.
Okay. This month it's more like playing in the mud. So yeah, we got things to talk about, including me screwing up my seedlings. So now I have zucchinis where pumpkins should be. So it'll be fun. But anyway, yes, you are lovely, Al. And you can find me over on Facebook if we're friends. And I'm really trying to write some more now, and we'll see how that goes. But
now I feel like Al needs entrance music for digging in the dirt.
I'm lovely and precious.
Yeah, I'm thinking Al should have "I Feel Pretty" as his entrance music from now on.
Nice.
All right, folks. You can find me at RowdyRick73 on most platforms. You can find me here in a moment producing and taking part in the monthly extravaganza known as Toxic Masculinity. Then I'll be behind the scenes producing For Talk Murder to Me, which will round out our night tonight as far as I know. Tomorrow afternoon, you can find me on the Rick Robinson Show Monday through Friday, except for the first Monday of the month, 3 p.m., 5 p.m. Eastern, possibly going to 2 p.m. to 5 p.m. Eastern soon because I'm nuts. Then Friday, be doing the He Said, She Said show with Aggie Rican. Saturday's an off week, so no juxtaposition. Sunday, back around doing America Off the Rails, 10 p.m. Eastern. When I'm not doing all that, you can find me as a contributor on the Loftus Party website. I also produce the Loftus Party podcast, which drops on Tuesdays. And you can find me as a contributor on both Misfits Politics and Twitchy.com. But on that note, we got to run. Got folks coming in behind us. You guys enjoy the rest of your Chat Lives Matter night, and thank you so much for hanging out with us no matter where you're listening from, because there's literally millions of people doing what we do now, even though we started it before anybody really knew what it was. Just saying. Bye, everybody.